And in Metalshub, we are able to do our tenders. We are able to invite suppliers to join those tenders. We are able to capture offers, compare them, negotiate, and then have a decision. So in supply chain, we have a synchronization problem to solve. And this is not new. In our case, we have 3,600 raw materials that are coming from 800 suppliers worldwide. And we need to deliver these materials to 10,000 customer locations. And we do that through 130 plus thousand SKUs. And this supply chain doesn't move at the same pace at all times. The models that we relied on are not enough anymore. What you see on the left-hand side of the screen is our supply chain processes, right? And there's a problem with that. The problem is that you can think about these boxes as if they were their own room. And this room is isolated. Inside this room, there is a musician playing an instrument. But the musicians cannot hear each other, although they are trying to play the same music. Somebody on top is trying to orchestrate this thing, and this is how we do it. It's painfully reactive, and is not suitable anymore for the world that I was just describing. So this was the trigger for us to really start investing in our digital transformation. But I'm going to give you the perspective from a Metalshub perspective. We are doing in RHI Magnesita our demand plan and our supply plan in online, which is a supply chain planning tool. That supply plan is then written back into SAP. In SAP, we run our MRP, which is Materials Requirements Planning. Metalshub then captures this raw material demand, and in Metalshub, we are able to do our tenders. We are able to invite suppliers to join those tenders. We are able to capture offers, compare them, negotiate, and then have a decision. Our ambition is to do all our raw materials procurement through Metalshub.
So we've seen your landscape, how you are organizing your procurement processes, and we've seen that it splits up. So for raw materials, you're using a different tool than for buying indirect materials.
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain why you took this decision.
So it was just a better platform to do. I think another colleague was here talking about how easy it was to implement Metalshub and how friendly it was from an interface perspective. And for this particular application, people were a bit frustrated with Ariba, to be honest, in the company, right? It wasn't really delivering the sort of standardization and easiness to use and to create tenders in. So this is why the company was chasing another direction in terms of raw materials.